Good evening, everyone. Just as I promised, I am on. Hi, my name is Trisha, and I'm known as the Intuitive Guide on this page, and I am a Native American guide and a spiritual mentor. I'm also the creator and founder of Deeply Intuitive: Unleash Your Gifts to Attract Abundance, to be empowered, and to gain confidence in connecting to your guides. So I'm on here because I had a really interesting question that I asked everyone, and everyone pretty much blew up my whole page today with this one post when I asked everyone, what kind of energy do you sense? And people gave a lot of comments during the day, which I am very happy about. I haven't commented on them yet, but I'm going to. So that leads me to what I'm going to talk about now. So I'm going to come to my page here. I'm going to come to my page here because I had this experience where I was actually broadcasting on a totally different place. I was like, you're going to hear me say this over and over and over. It's like a bad habit that I have. But anyways, I think I should stop saying that because it seems to be like my tagline. But anyways, so do this if you want to sense good energy in people as a deeply intuitive guide. If you ever thought of becoming a deeply intuitive guide, and sorry, that's just my notebook, and you wanted to not just, sense all the low vibrating negative energies, right? Because I'm just going to push back because I'm always right close to the camera, and I always feel like I'm too in people's faces. So I'm here. You're gonna see my roots. Yes, a lot of you are not going to the hairdressers. A lot like me, but I do have my stuff in my bathroom where I have to do my roots. But anyways, I'm going on a tangent here. So do this if you want to sense really good energy in people as a deeply intuitive guide. If you ever thought about doing that, then this is food for thought, okay? So one of the things you need to do is tone. Oh, before I start that, I'm reminded, one of my guides is reminding me, can you like this video? Can you love it? Send me some love. And can you share this in public? Share this all over the place and tag your friends. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so one of the things, let me get back to what I was saying. One of the things in order to sense good energy in people, okay, do this. One is tone down the energy. When I say that means you need to tone down the energy within yourself. And this can become complex. It's not a simple way. Some people might roll their eyes and say, well, that's simple. Yeah, but if you've been picking up on really low vibrating, low energy, and you're used to that, and that's a habit of yours, then you need to learn how to tone that down where you're sensing good energy. And there's a way to do that. I've been working with thousands of deeply intuitive women over the course of, more than 10 years, 20 years. I've been talking to business women, spiritual teachers. I've been talking to many people. And you need to really tone down the energy. That's the only thing I can say. And it becomes complex, but you have to do that. I had to do that personally because otherwise I'd be picking up just negative stuff. And I had to learn how to sense good energy. So the other thing is to really learn to sense your way. And, everybody learns differently. I know I do. And I had to learn to sense good energy my way. Not just the ones that are, traumatic and all the free-floating crap that's floating out there. So I'm going to tell you a bit of a backstory. I'm sure some of you already heard this, but I'm going to reiterate it. I'm going to repeat it and repeat it. So when I was 19, I sensed energy through my gifts, okay? I sensed it. And I didn't have the right boundaries. I didn't have much intuitive confidence back then because I was started with tarot cards. And I ran all over the place. My energy was all over the place. And I picked up on dirty energy, low vibrational energies. Some of you maybe you're used to it. Maybe it's become a habit. But I had to cut through all the fog. And so I developed my senses through tools. I did. And it took, I practiced a lot of different things in order to become really good at what I did, at what I do actually. I did a lot of rituals. I learned to sense in a very multi-dimensional way. So if you're just sensing things all the time in a very, just this way, in a very horizontal way, and you're not doing it on different levels in a multi-dimensional way in the spirit world, then that is probably what's going on. So I had to learn to do this in a higher vibrational, free of lower vibes, and so that I wasn't affected spiritually, physically, and all across the board. So when I say that, I had to learn to sense without picking up anxiety and fear around people. And that's what I was doing. And I had to learn to shift that. And I learned to shift that in a very easy way. And it was a way that I wasn't lost in somebody else's lower crap. I learned to do that in such a way that I didn't pick up on that kind of energy. I learned to pick up on higher vibrational energy where I was free of all the anxiety and fear, and I wasn't in that anymore. And I learned it by practicing a certain way, and I learned it I learned it very well. And that's how I was able to lose a lot of weight too. So if you want to learn how to sense without anxiety, without fear, without picking up on everybody's that kind of energy, then I'm going to invite you, because Sensei said what? Because I'm saying that because one of my spiritual teachers says, well, it's because you're learning it this way. You got to learn it that way. So that's why I say Sensei said what? And he said, you got to learn to sense your way. What? Yeah, you got to learn to sense it your way. Not how I do it, not how she does it, not how he does it. You do it your way. I was like, what do you mean? What way is that? So I had to learn on my own, but I understood what this person meant. So I had to learn my way. And so if you're foggy about that and you want to learn how to do it, sense good energy people instead of just picking up on trauma, fear, you know what I mean? There is a good way to do this without running to, how come I'm not seeing people's comments on my phone? That's weird. I just seen it right here. Oh, that's cool, Brenda. How come I'm not seeing people's comments? That's weird. Okay. If you would like to schedule a free breakthrough call, okay. Yeah, how come I'm not seeing it on my page? That is weird. And I'm seeing it all over here. Has something changed with Facebook lately? I was like, nobody's commenting. I was like, that's weird. But they're all doing it over here. So if you like to schedule a free breakthrough call, I would love to talk to you. Maybe this is happening to you. Okay. I'm just going to like Brenda's thing. Love that you're coming here, Brenda. Cool. All right. So I'm saying a lot. So I'm going to go, and I wish you all a great night. And if you're really interested in learning more on how you can sense good energy, go ahead and schedule a free breakthrough call and let's see what's going on. All right, everyone. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. And I wish you all a great night. Apne mulțumesc.